Actually, yes. I was laying on the floor, as I do sometimes, and I noticed the chandelier above. And I thought, wow, wouldn't it be great if I could carry that around with me on a string? Instead of stumbling through the dark and tripping over everything, I could stumble through the light and trip over everything. Yes. Well, no. I'd much prefer it to be smaller. I already have to carry scrap everywhere. I'm seriously considering taking apart that chandelier to see how it's working. But first, I'd need materials for it. They'd need to be capable of channeling extreme power within a small space. I think even dwarven metal would be insufficient. You know, there is something that has proven even more resilient than dwarven metal. The only problem is that it's rather rare. Oh, but this was a place of learning and research and furthering engineering capabilities. Surely Archanchal would have had access to aetherium. Of course, I'd rather it be processed aetherium rather than raw aetherium. Raw aetherium is written as incredibly volatile and dangerous, which wouldn't be a problem if I weren't wanting to carry it around with me when it gets dark. No, I'm staying here to figure out how the chandelier works. You're off to find the aetherium. Like I said, I'm certain Archanchal would have had some stored away somewhere. Just look around. Enjoy yourself while you're at it. Archanchal is a marvel, you know.
And you try moving it all around in your mouth in order to not burn yourself.
Yes, thank you. I'll be here, okay? I'll have the secrets of the chandelier uncovered by the time you're back. Have you found any aetherium? No? Well, don't worry, I still haven't figured out the chandelier yet. Have you had any success? I've had success on my end. Yes, I suppose the evidence of my success is obvious. But what about the evidence of your success? Wonderful! I knew my beautiful Arcing Child would have some. Let me see that. Oh, it's so pretty! This is going to be the most beautiful portable chandelier to ever be created. Just be a... oh. Well, this lantern is going to far surpass any other non-chandelier lanterns. I won't need to refuel it. It will just... work. Anyway, follow me and you can behold my mastery of engineering in action. Watch your step, by the way. I think this here might trigger a Dwemer slicer.
Not many traps in the ruins of Morrowind. The armaments in those places, on the other hand.
Oh, you mean the machines? Tell me.
The Dwemer of Morrowind were more or less in constant conflict with the Nords and the Chimer. They were very intent on no one getting into their fortresses. If the Nords or the Chimer found out the things they kept, they'd join together to wipe them out.
Sure, history lesson. Not that I don't love to learn from you, but I mean what the machines are like. How do they function? What do they look like? How powerful are they? Are they more or less sophisticated than those we see in Skyrim?
They are quite similar, just larger and more robust. I'd certainly classify them as deadlier. A whole lot more of them, too. Here in Skyrim, we can usually catch a break from time to time.
Oh, that sounds like paradise. When Nords die, they go to Sovngarde. When Remys die, they go to Dwemer Ruins in Morrowind.
Well, I don't want you dead just yet, Remy.
In between my figuring out how the chandelier functions, which is powered by steam, surprise, surprise, I gathered the necessary materials. I've acquired the dwarven metal, as well as the water that will be heated into steam. Of course, pushing so much steam into such a small space is... dangerous. But that's what the aetherium is for. And the great part about steam is that it's renewable. It will just turn back to water so that it can be turned into steam again. Okay, here we are. Let me just... Alright, and now to... Okay, here we go. And now to... Oh, it's so lovely! It's so pretty, isn't it? And it is so good at being a lantern. I love her! I will cherish her forever. Thank you. I know it may not always be feasible for me to have her active, so if you ever want me to stop using her, just tell me. As someone who values being stealthy, I certainly understand that she can't be on all the time. I really appreciate your help.
This mage backpack is definitely my style.